All right, I'm going to demonstrate how to mark a hem for shortening a hem on this dress. So it's on a mannequin, well, it's on a dress form, it's not on a person. It was on a person, and that's how I got these marks up here. But for this demonstration, it's going to be just on this form. You're going to need a ruler, some kind of marker like chalk, and then pins or safety pins. And now with this dress, I undid the layers already, but the lining was attached to this main layer. If it was not attached, a lot of the times the linings are not attached to the main layer, and in that case I would just take this lining and fold it up and get it out of the way. Just pin it out of the way, because the main length that you're concerned about when you're doing a fitting is going to be the very outside layer. In this case, I would just fold everything up together, and this first step is just to determine the length that the client wants. So first I would just fold it up like this and take a pin. So this is just temporary, just to determine what length the client wants, and take it and just fold it up. Doesn't have to be perfect, just gives an idea of what the client wants, so something like that. And then yeah, you just base it on like where they want it in relation to the shoe and their personal preferences. But if that's the final length that they want, then I would take this ruler, place it on the floor, and then go up and say it's saying 5.5. So I know it's going to be 5.5 up from the ground. This dress doesn't have a train or any variation. It's just the same length all the way around. So then I would go 5.5 up all the way around the dress. And it is a split. There's a slit in it. So I just go keep this on the floor again, and hold it up to the dress where you want to start. And that's 5.5. So then I take and mark 5.5. Go to the next little section, 5.5. And then you do that all the way around. And yeah, you want to do that all the way around and be thorough with it, because you can't just say 5.5 and then take 5.5 off from based on the final length of the skirt, because there could be variation in how long the actual skirt of this garment is when it was originally produced. And then there's also variation in people's bodies about how the fabric falls over them. So like if they have a bigger butt or a bigger bust, or just the curves that they have, it's gonna fall over them differently, and it could lower, like make certain sections of the dress shorter or longer, just based on how it falls over their body. So you just want to standardize everything according to how it is against the floor, which is a flat plane. So you can account for those variations of the client's body and how the dress falls on them.